Hello, this Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. This curious bunny is going to be keeping watch. Keeping watch for all the haterade. Her ears are alert, okay? Yes. She's like, I'm watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I get no privacy. Oh, whoa. The bun is alert. How are you guys? If you haven't checked it out already, I encourage you to go and look at my Patreon. My Patreon is fun. We have charm readings over there. Those are always really fun. We roll some dice now and then. I got these dice. They have like planets, signs, numbers, so that's really fun. We just posted a charm reading. But yes, I wanted to use this deck. I haven't used it in a long time. This was a gifted deck. Very much so, thank you. This has two sides. It's the vice versa deck, so there is a front and a back, and they both tell me different stories. So let's see, what do we have for the collective? Cards are jumping, cards are jumping. Let's see what the most relevant story is for those watching, those curious, or those who stumble upon this video. Let's get it. I heard a humbling experience. Somebody might experience a humbling experience, okay? A humbling experience. What is that about? We have the High Priestess and we have the Page of Swords. Damn. So the person who had a humbling experience is watching. A High Priestess is an intuitive. The Page of Swords is a stalker who's watching. But look at the face. They're not very happy. That's at the back of the deck. With the Ten of Wands, this is something somebody carries. There's a burden here. A cycle closed out and someone is carrying the burdens of something. All right, let's see. What is this humble pie? I see the devil as I split the deck. The goat man. Excuse me, the goat man. A humbling experience. Wow, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Someone could have cried. Because when I split the deck, I see cards too. So I see everything. I will call it. Okay. Overall energy is the Two of Swords. Someone was in denial. So whoever had a humbling experience is someone who didn't see the forest for the trees. This woman is blindfolded. It is the card of denial. There's a storm back there. So there was a storm brewing. In other words, this person would have woken up to a very painful truth. This someone could be an emperor or a Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. So this is someone who was in denial of something. Okay. I have a masculine, in other words, a man. And I have a woman, okay? The Emperor is more mature. The feminine reads to be like a grounded individual or a kept woman. I like to call the Queen of Pentacles. It could be a maternal figure. It could be a partner that someone has by their side. There is an Emperor here. This Emperor themselves could have been the one in denial, or these two individuals were in denial of something. There's something a person did not want to accept about the other beside them. It really reads like a kind of a partnership, but one is more, I feel, spiritually elevated than the other. When I see the Emperor and a Queen, it's like the Emperor belongs with an Empress, not necessarily a Queen. Okay. Interesting. But I'm going to keep going because I'm seeing it. We have the Three of Swords, which is a card of heartbreak. It's a card of deception beside the Seven of Swords. Someone here did something. With justice, this could be legally. It's like a partner screwed another partner over. They knew it would break their heart, but they did it anyway. They did it behind closed doors. They snuck off. They did something, and there's karma attached to it with the Justice card. With the Magician, I feel like something could have been manipulated. But it's giving me the energy of like the higher ups. authorities are getting involved because of what someone did behind another person's back. And I'm telling you, these two were partners in some way, shape, or form. They were. I really get this energy of like, I invested in you, I trusted you, and you did this to me. You deceived me. You broke my heart because there was trust before. Now the question is, who broke whose heart or who deceived who? I don't know. But what they both have in common is denial. Dang, that is a lot to start with at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Someone could have cried about this. Okay. That's a lot, Lulu. Do we really want to continue? Yes, we shall. Let's continue. Okay, Four of Wands. This was a home situation, a living situation, or a fresh commitment. The Four of Wands speaks of just that. Okay, Capricorn energy here with this goat. Interesting. The Holy Spirit is like, I'm watching that. Look at the white dove staring at the goat head on the floor. There's something off in this partnership, and I feel like that's something that one spoke of, or that I spoke of in the beginning. These two energies, once upon a time, definitely had a merry, cohabitating situation at the very least. But I really feel this like skeptical energy of the Holy Spirit in the corner. All right. Nine of Pentacles. This is something that a person independently flourished from. The Nine of Coins is independently flourishing. So despite it being like a cohabitating situation, there was definitely one person who really enjoyed the either abundance that came with this or the finer things. Okay. The Nine of Coins speaks of that as well. So this was like a struggle. I feel like both of these individuals could have struggled at times to collaborate together. Notice there are two people again in the card. This was a collaboration. It's like, I do this and you do that. This is supposed to be a team effort. The Three of Pentacles alludes to it being practical. So this is something that a person tried to build with in a practical sense. But with the Five of Wands, it speaks of opposition. So there could have been fights to build a level of like stability or longevity in this situation. And these fights bred a person to become emotionally distant with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is the card of lackluster, emotional dissatisfaction, being turned off, bored, dissatisfied. Like you can see it in the card. I don't have to spell it out. That guy sitting at a tree does not look happy. Gloom. It's giving gloomy because it's like a struggle to keep things merry, a struggle to keep things going. These two could have fought a bit. Okay, whoever's story this is. Oh my gosh, who is, ooh. The energy coming off of this king is unbelievable. Whoever this King of Swords is just dominated the scene. This is an external party I'm hearing. The King of Swords could be a lawyer. The King of Swords could be someone of authority. As I said, it's like the justice system got brought into this mess to clean it up. But this guy is ruthless because he came up crooked. Okay, this is someone who felt the need to take immediate action and assert himself. He's typically a king of truth and clarity, common sense, logic, and reason. But when I saw it like this, that is a storm. This is someone who asserted himself. It feels like a man when it came to a storm brewing in this collaborative effort. With the Death card that I saw as well, this is something that came to an end because this team effort to build, to expand, to have this cohabitating situation go on, it's seen the light of an external person needing to intervene. Stiff energy too. That's not nice. Death. With the Two of Wands in the reverse, it's making somebody realize that they use their free will poorly. It's like, I had a vision here. This is something that I felt would have been a good direction or a good choice. In the reverse, this is something that came to a screeching halt, I'm hearing, within months. So I don't know if this cohabitating situation just didn't last, or I'm just getting the energy of like a year or something like that, or on and off. Like these fights made it very difficult. These differences made it very difficult to keep this thing afloat, and a third party had to intervene, and that's where things came to a halt here. Okay. Whoa. Hierophant, authority, maybe even the government. Okay, well, yeah. I'm getting the energy of someone that I read in the top of the reading having gone to the authorities to kind of like say their side of the story. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. It's like, let me like be the first to break my silence about something so that I cover my own behind. I really feel that here as well. What is this? Justice, legal action. Someone took legal action. I'm hearing the energy of property. I'm getting the energy of someone who did something to secure themselves. Yes. This is the Seven of Swords. This is why I love this deck. 1111, as I said that. Listen. What is this? This is deception. This is behind the Emperor's back. This is someone who had their back turned when a person deceived them. You see, this is a sneaky person with swords. They did something with information behind the Emperor's back to the justice system. With the Ten of Cups, I feel like this is a relationship. This is what someone thought they had. It's like with the Six of Swords, I'm going to whisk away with you into the sunset. That was the intention. So how could somebody deceive their partner this way? Why, one would ask. It is a direct energy of going to the authorities. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I got confirmation with the King of Swords, and I got confirmation again with Justice out again. Whoa. What's worse? They lied. What's worse? They lied. God's truth is in the reverse. The Ace of Swords is a direct lie. A big lie. A very big lie. Someone doesn't play nice at all. At all. All hell would break loose with this lie. Judgment is here. I don't know if this is a family situation, but I'm seeing three bare people here with their behinds and a higher authority that is making a decision. Judgment is like a call. It's a final call. It's something that would be under judgment with this lie. It's not even the truth, though. It's not even the truth. It's not. I wanted to know what or who was the lie pertaining to. The Emperor. This is where the denial comes in again. This is someone who was in denial of who they had in their corner. The masculine in this situation, who's in a position of authority, I'm getting the energy of they cannot afford to have a lie like this make it to the authorities about them. The Emperor is a masculine in a pretty high position. They lead empires. I can't afford to have a lie like this stain my name. I can't afford to get in trouble in this way, having to prove my innocence or having to prove something to this system. This is bad. This is really bad. He ain't happy either. This man is not happy. Look at his face. Shoot. It got real quiet all of a sudden. He's like, what? What? And when I tell you guns blazing, the Knight of Swords comes in swiftly to attack the Emperor. with information. The cops could have come charging at this person, under questioning, heavy interviews. It's giving, you did what now? We were told that this, that, and the third. We need to talk to you. It is challenging communication, charging straight for this person in a position of power. This is not a good day for this one. I don't know when it happened, but this lie caused for an energy to be sent straight to the scene. A lot of communication, a lot of back and forth, maybe even interrogation. This is, Ten of Cups, family. This is about this so-called married situation. The Ten of Cups is like, I don't know. This don't read too nice. This could have something to do with children. This could have something to do with, I don't know. Let's, we have Six of Swords. Alludes to travel, transitions, Knight of Coins, finances. I'm trying to figure out what this person, tell me more about this independence. This could have caused the person to attempt to leave, attempt to seek their independence away from this situation. This was a very big Tower moment. This was earth-shattering. This is someone they thought they had a harmonious, happily ever after, emotionally fulfilling situation with. It's almost like God. Like when I see the Tower, it's divine intervention. The fact that this person would do this to you says a lot. It says so much. It blew the lid off a situation. Someone had no other choice. But the question is, why? Why? Right? I heard control. There's someone here. Yeah, the Two of Wands in the reverse. It is the epitome of you going the wrong way. The Two of Wands is that planning stage, that free will choice I said. It's like this is someone, you see how that glowing ball is of significance? It's showing up twice. This is someone who thought they had a future in this direction. But this lie, I'm also getting the energy of like this person never got in trouble for something like this before. It's very south to their character. It's very south to what they stand for. I get this really weird energy off of this. The Moon to the Death card. This is someone who had to go look at their finances. This is something that caused the person to need to look at their finances. You see how that bush is very dry? It made this person reflect on all they've invested in, because it's like it turned on its head overnight. This person purchased, I feel this person purchased or put a fat down payment on a property. There's something this individual did. This person invested money in something. I feel it's a property. The overall energy is the Four of Wands. As I said, I mentioned a cohabitating situation. This person looks very sad at that bush, because it's like, I worked so hard to be able to invest in this. The top of the reading said denial. But this is something that this person wasn't prepared to figure out. Can I get more energy on the deceiver? The deceiver could have been, the Knight of Wands is like, there's no staying power with a Knight of Wands. It could be lustful. It could be someone who's like excited in the moment, but there's no staying power. The person who was deceptive also carries a younger spirit, which is something I said too. I said this Emperor is more elevated than the queen, because the emperor needs to be beside an empress. Like if I see characters in a reading and that energy right there tells me right off the riff it's a mismatch. There's someone here who went into a situation with a level of excitement, passion, okay? With the Four of Coins, as I said, I felt a level of control. There's someone here who's like, yeah, I'm into this, but I need control. The Four of Coins could be greed. The Four of Coins could be just control. I need control. I need control over you, or I need control over how this situation goes. Hence the combativeness, because when you have, it's almost like whoever the person they partnered up with also carries a level of dominance and controlling ways in their energy. It's like, yeah, I'm pleased to do this, but I need control. I need a sense of like power. And it's like, you can't have two emperors butting heads. I don't care if this is a woman. Women can also carry a heavy level of toxic masculinity. They don't know how to drop in their femininity, especially if there's a balance like here. There's a mismatch here, 1000%. And I feel like it's like, yeah, I'm younger in spirit, but I want control. Yeah, I might not. It stems from their insecurities. The Eight of Swords speaks of like maybe, you know, mental imbalances, insecurities, the past. Look, mental imbalance, 1000%. The Nine of Swords is here. It's like, if this is someone they dealt with, if they don't have a level of control, however they try to get it, whether it be through manipulation, through fights, through tantrums, if they don't have that control, they're very uneasy. They're very uneasy. This is someone who's up at night. It's almost like this is someone who's up at night with their own illusions. The Seven of Cups is like confusion. Their confusion puts them in a state of like mental terror. So this is someone who went to the justice system to gain control again, because they felt like they were losing it with the person they were building with. There was definitely a level of mistrust here. So it's funny because the person who carried out the deceit is the one who felt like the person they were dealing with, they couldn't fully trust because of their mental imbalances. I really feel a mental imbalance here. Wow. Queen of Swords. Papers were served. There's something about hiring someone. The Queen of Swords could also be a professional. I feel like someone filed for something. These cover cards I often use as like documents, written statements. It's like, if I don't feel like I'm in control here, if you're not going to go with my way, I'm going to hire somebody to get my way. Eight of Wands, that's communication. This communication is not fun. The Eight of Wands on this side is like a storm. It's a storm brewing. It's a storm brewing. I need control. Tell me more about the deceitful person. Nine of Cups. My way or the highway. This would make me pleased to carry this out. Wow. It's definitely centered around finances. Like somebody here could be like a bachelor, but have a lot going for themselves. You see how this is an old gray man with a dog that's white. White is an energy of innocence. This is someone who has a love for innocent energy, whether it be, you know, pets, like children. Like this is someone who has a lot going for themselves, but I really feel the energy of a bachelor. So this is someone they were building with, and it's like, I want control, so I'm gonna do this. Like this, doing this deceit, carrying this out really pleased somebody. I don't, the Nine of Cups is very smug in this combination. This is someone who definitely suffers from mental imbalances. This could be insomnia. This could be night terrors. This is someone who's haunted. So the person who carried out the deceit is a haunted individual, like mentally. I also feel this is a haunting situation. It's almost like someone's misery brought a person pleasure, low-key. Yeah, I do feel that. Eight of Pentacles. The Sun. Yeah, I really feel the energy of children. This could be someone who applied themselves in some way, shape, or form. Remember how I spoke of like the innocent? There's a child with a horse, okay? So somebody here could have worked really hard because they were doing what's best in the best interest of youth, the innocent. I really feel that. It's almost like anything I'm doing is not necessarily for the partner, it's for the innocent concerned. So there could definitely be a child here. And I saw it too, because what did I say about these bare people and including a child? Okay. Judgment. Judgment. 3 of Wands. Someone is really unhappy. The 4 of Cups. I really feel someone is expected to leave. The Hermit. Yeah, this person's like, you know what? I'm better off on my own because this is not something that I expected to occur. The 3 of Wands is turning one's back and looking at greener pastures. And the same person who I said was emotionally unhappy here, there's a ship in the distance. Somebody could have left. Somebody could have left. They could be in hiding since this incident with the Hermit. It's like, let me go and seek some solitude after this betrayal. It's almost like this person applied themselves with good intention, but they were in denial as they were doing that because they really didn't know who they had in their corner. They really didn't know who they were applying themselves to, considering that Hierophant. This speaks of a spiritual lesson, what's right, ethics. I really feel this is someone who did something because they believed it was the right thing to do. But again, just because you apply yourself does not mean that you have a sense of loyalty with a person. It really doesn't. This person's learning that the hard way because I really feel this person truly applied themselves. And on the back of this card, there is a child. You see that? It's like, I'm going to work hard because I'm doing it for the best interest of everyone involved. I'm doing it because I believe it's the right thing to do. I'm abiding by X, Y, and Z tradition, right? This was a really hard lesson because I don't feel like this is a bad person. Like the Emperor came out in the upright twice, but wow. This just was a bad direction, a bad investment, a bad decision. There's somebody here that they broke bread with that they really couldn't trust. Page of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who took them for granted. There's a lesson in this. I'm going to read the signs that are here. Well, these look like symbols of houses. Not houses, planets. So the moon, I'm going to read them because I'm actually learning that. I am with my dice, right? So these are the planets in astrology, okay? I see them on this person's back. It's in the reverse. So we have the moon, Cancer. Cancer, the sign of Cancer could be of significance. It's about feelings, instinct, the unconscious, and fertility. We also have Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo. Communication, information, transportation, also in the reverse. And we have Venus, love, money, aesthetics, and receiving. Taurus and Libra. And we also have here Mars, action, intimacy, aggression, and assertion. Okay. We also have Saturn, Capricorn, wisdom, building, obligation, and authority. All of these are relevant. We also have the final one, Jupiter, abundance, expansion, higher education, and travel. All of these are in the reverse. This is someone who went the wrong way, investing big coin in a crush. The Page of Cups tells me it's new love. It could be a crush. It's also a more emotionally immature, so it's not like a queen or a king of cups. It's a Page of Cups. This is someone who invested hard-earned money. Blood, sweat, and tears went into this for someone they had a small cup of love for. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it was flattery. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Denial. I'm telling you, the denial card is back. Spirit is like you were in denial of what this was. You were in denial of what this really was. The Page of Cups is, again, a crush. It's like, I like you, yes. But the Two of Swords is denial. They were in denial. They were blinded with this flattery. It's a page. There's definitely emotional immaturity here and a lot of mental instability. And from that, denial. Damn. Page of Pentacles. Again, a page. This is someone who thought they had a promising start. I don't know. With a Five of Coins, it's like, it's someone who was looking for a sense of belonging. I really feel that. It's like, I could invest in it because I'm alone otherwise. I can invest here because I'm by myself otherwise. I feel like these two mirrored something. They were at the same place at the same time, energetically. They were both in denial. And I feel like one person exercised a level of deceit that the other one could never unsee. There is no turning back to someone who was capable of doing this to me. That's what I'm hearing. There was no turning back to someone who was capable of doing this to me. Whoa. Lesson learned, I'm hearing. Wow. Someone here decided to let go of the burdens associated. The Ten of Wands in the reverse is, I am not carrying all of these wands by myself. I feel like there's some kind of older belief, sense of like obligation, because I'm drawn to the statue. When I see statues that large, especially, you know, it's like old. It's like it's been there. It's like a principle. It's like, I do this because my parents or my grandparents told me that this is the right thing to do. This person carried so much burden for someone who so willingly threw them under the bus. In the reverse, it's I'm letting go of these burdens that I thought I had to carry. There's something about the deception being so strong, I can't unsee it. And the pesky person who's very immature is still stalking this individual. Like, how dare you leave all these burdens or drop the burdens? Hello, like, look at what this individual was willing to carry out. It's like this, yeah, they're not well. Look, Eight of Swords, they're mentally unstable. They're trapped by their own insecurities. So the person who was so deceitful doesn't even comprehend why this person would drop them. But it's like, look at what you caused. Look at what you did. This person is still justifying the level of deceit they carried out. They're very angry and they're stalking this person up the wazoo. They could be tracking them, wondering where they are. They released the burden that is this person. And I really feel a spiteful stalker. Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Page of Swords, a spiteful stalker. Temperance. Seven of Swords. Listen, there is an angelic presence here. When I see the Temperance angel, Spirit is like, this deceit would be found out. I feel like, I don't know if this person anonymously or like put this in, like I really feel this has a lot to do with this investment. They need to relax. I really feel that there's something about them tempering themselves, realizing and trying to balance out their emotions. They're almost like forced to do so because they lied. Like and I also feel like even though physical people might not be aware of the liar, the spirit realm is very much so aware of the liar. It's like the deceitful person thinks they could get away with this, but spirit is on their behind. So you thought you could look, the goat man is right here. Capricorn energy with the goat man. That's the goat man. That's evil. It's like you think you did this and that it wouldn't catch up to you. They lost somebody who was willing to invest in them, but they were both blinded to each other. That's what I'm seeing. Communication. Magician. Look, this person is not well. The person who feels so wronged, is getting a lot of not so nice communication from the person who did them dirty. You see this wounded person? Look at this wounded person. It's like, you put me through it and you still want to talk to me. You put me through hell and you're still trying to communicate with me. When I flip the card, what do you see? A woman trying to entice this wounded man into the cave. It's like, you put me through hell and you're still trying to touch base with me. It's like, what kind of sick, twisted narrative is this? Like, you literally put me through hell and you're still trying to hit me up. It's delusional. Because this person, it's like they have mental problems, but they are very good at the art of manipulation. It's like, hey, do you want to come in for another go around? Do you want to do this thing again? And it's like, are you out of your mind? This person is completely like, I'm just seeing someone get run over by a bus multiple times. And this is what they look like. And the person's like, but do you want to like talk it over with some cop? No. It's like the way this woman is trying to pry this lion's mouth open is like, talk to me, talk to me. No. Again, what this person did is at a whole other level that this person could not fathom entertaining them again. It's the, are you not even aware of how wild that was or how wrong that was? It's straight denial. Like, yo, look, this is someone trying to get this lion to talk. And this is someone who's like, no, I'm out. Someone could have heavy Leo in their chart. This is someone who's like, I'm going to leave because you are clearly not my happily ever after. This was clearly not what I thought it was cracked up to be. And now this person is going to invest in a new beginning somewhere else. Somewhere else. It's really that obvious. This is a very clear, cut and dry reading. This person who carried out such horrific deceit, lying to the authorities directly, either they dramatized something, they did this on purpose for a sense of control because their mind couldn't wrap around the conflict. And that same behavior is what caused somebody to completely walk out of their life for good. And now they're like, but talk to me, but talk to me. Talk about what? It's giving Delulu. It's giving Delulu. But whoever invested in this situation needed to see that flattery and enticement or whatever the heck that was is not enough to judge someone's character. I really get this energy of someone who had a poor discernment of who they were dealing with. What else do we need to know? I did say Delulu now. I'm at the heart of their confusion and delusion. Someone was like, let me just delude them from the truth that is a maze. I'm going to bring them down. These two could have been contractually tethered, whether it been a commitment, a fresh commitment, or a fresh cohabitating situation. I'm telling you, these two did not last 2 years, if not a year, tops. This was insanity. It's giving, let's get hitched in Vegas. I don't know. It's giving either eloped or we're getting this home. We're getting this house together. Let's do this. We're going to do this. Denial. Straight denial for a crush. This could be someone from their past. This could be someone that they've ended things with but tried to resurrect themselves. It's a past karmic, back from the dead, zombie energy. It's like, I refuse to be a part of an end in your chapter. It doesn't matter how crazy all of this was. I want to talk to you. This is definitely someone in denial of themselves. I can't be bothered with the truth. This is heavy set denial. Heavy set denial. Look. I spoke of it. What did I just say about zombies? What did I say about coming back from the dead? This is literally a gravesite. It says RIP, and it says, I can't believe this is truly over. It's in the reverse. They don't want to believe it's done. They don't. They want to steady resurrect this. I feel this saw a day in court now. I'm currently undergoing a divorce or a breakup. They brought legalities into things. Oh, wow. This is why this person's mind is insane. I really felt the energy of mental instability, and I saw heavy, high-level manipulation with the magician. And I said to myself, that combination, I could assume, but I don't like to assume because I don't throw magic around this channel easily. I do not. But when I feel it, I felt it. And I said, maybe this person just isn't well up there, but there's a reason for that. This is why I don't condone spell work, because best believe when it backfires, they lose it. This person, rational thinking went out the door because they play with this stuff. Speaking of out the door, I just heard a door close. I resort to magic to get what I want. What did I say about a need for control? This is why this person was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because they do this stuff. So I don't know what kind of control they were trying to get by doing this to a person, but it backfired in a way where they had no control over their own mind. Envy could have done this. This person could have been a jealous one. This person reads as well. Either they get readings or they know how to read. And they're in denial of things. I feel like there could have been a reading. Like this person could have gotten a reading done. They didn't like what they heard, so they took matters into their own hands. Not everyone can handle the truth. Not everyone can handle clarity at this level, especially if they're stuck in deep-seated denial. Some people refuse to digest truths by acting out and trying to control situations. They did not want to accept a reading. I feel this is someone who got a reading done and was like, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Yes, I'm jealous, but I'm going to do something about this. Oh, they did something and it backfired miserably. And part of it backfiring is an inevitable end that they are still in denial about. Yeah, I ran you over with a bus 20 times, but can we talk about it? Wow. That's kind of what this person did, figuratively speaking. They put this person through it with the authorities in a way where you cannot take it back. You cannot take this back. It's almost like they plotted against this person, ruining what they had. And it was all meant to happen this way because someone needed to learn to use their discernment when it comes to partnering and investing in people in such a big way, especially those who have this insatiable need for controlling things, including their partners. And I felt the innocent. I felt someone working very hard for the innocent. What does the card say? I refuse to be a single parent and I use this to my advantage. This is someone who used a child or children as a pawn. Another reason why the situation is under judgment. Unbelievable. This could be a young child. Yeah. It's giving, which is even more wild, why someone would do this mess. If you're a parent, it's even more insane. Anyway, there are a lot of foolish people on this planet. But this, what did I say about the mental instability? I feel like I'm losing my mind. This person needs to sit down, rehabilitate their energy, and focus on their child. Because whatever backfired is only affecting the person who did it. Nobody else. Nobody else. What am I reading? I really feel this is someone who their whole partnership was built on lust and lies and a lot of denial. And the curtain's finally closing. The curtain's finally closing. I use my sex appeal to my advantage. This person was probably very good looking. It felt that way. It was like flattery. It was a crush and a lot of denial. This is someone a person can't reason with anymore. Wow. That's very telling. This is someone who won't stop popping up for whatever reason. I will continue to pop up like an unwelcome friend. They're going to continue to pop up for as long as someone allows it. Their time is up. What they did came with an expiration date. Not only the magic that they threw around, but this whole thing they tried to build together, it came with an expiration date, and the time is slipping out of someone's hands. It's over. This was something built on sand. And a lot of energy work, a lot of it. This person was obsessed. They were obsessed. The fights, the control, the need to control everything, these were like the warning signs that someone needed to see. It's like, wow, if they're so hell-bent on getting their way all the time, what else are they willing to do to get their way? What else are they willing to do to get their way? A lot. And whoever needed to see this woke up to this fact. When they did this, enough for it to backfire on their mind and called the authorities and reported somebody falsely. This is a pick-me who plotted. It says, I've been plotting in the reverse. It's already carried out. And this is someone who really wanted a chance. This was a prospect. Desperate to build and commit, who needed to work on themselves prior to being a partner to another. I don't even want to see where the other person is because they already seen everything that I just saw. Let's get some Soul's Journey lessons and close this one out. Lulu's like, I'm all ears. Lulu's so quiet. Lulu's like, I'm just listening, shoot. Wow. Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to, and abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. There's someone here who is diligently working on the abundance they lost. This is someone who's like, I'm just going to focus on rebuilding myself after this horrible situation. I really feel the energy of like, I can rebuild my abundance as long as I set my mind to it. This horrible situation is a failure in this person's eyes, naturally so. Fail forward, I would say. It says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Oh, they learned. All right. They sure did. This person is completely detached from this individual who insists on being a part of their life, completely ignoring what they did. They're not right in the mind. This is someone who I feel they were closed off to what they're capable of. I feel like they settled. They're like, you know what? I can't imagine X, Y, and Z, so I'm going to go ahead and deal with this person that flatters me. There was a lot of magic here. It's like emotional manipulation, mental, energetic. This is someone who just settled. They're like, okay, I'll find success in dealing with this person, even though it's like it stems from a lack of belief in other things being possible for them. It's like a narrow-minded approach here. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. It's crooked because I feel this is an energy they settled for. No, there's no big love here, but I like it here. That's settling. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. It's like they hit a target, but there was a further one away, but they just couldn't imagine hitting the further one. So they're like, okay, I'll hit this target. It's right here. It's 2 feet away from me. They couldn't imagine shooting further than this target. They're an emperor, for crying out loud. They're like, okay, I'll settle for a Queen of Pentacles. It's okay. I'll settle for a Queen of Pentacles. I'm an emperor. Never mind the Empress. I'll settle for a Queen of Pentacles. They settled, all right. And the divine is like, you're not going to settle comfortably because there's a very big lesson behind this. What is success for you? They need to think a bit more outside of the box. I feel they think, yeah, love. This was a loveless situation. This was not love. Love is in the reverse. Their goal here with this person wasn't about love. It was something else. Success, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. It's in the reverse. This is someone who, I feel like they gave up on love. Like it just reads like settling. I don't know how else to explain it, but it backfired. Settling backfired miserably. So I'm going to leave it there because this was very clear, clean, cut and dry. Let's see if there's one more in here. I feel there's one more in here. Growth. This was a growing experience. Nothing more, nothing less. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. They have a higher purpose than this. An emperor has a high purpose. It's like a higher purpose than this. I know what I'm here to do. They know what their purpose is. They know. It's like this clearly wasn't it. They need to expand. They need to believe beyond what they feel they had to settle for. I don't know how to explain it. But they built on sand doing it. And they see what that came with. So that is what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. And until next time, bye.